Louisiana Beer Reviews, National Bohemian Beer. Introduced in 1885, this beer is very low alcohol. It's 4.28% apparently, which is low for a regular beer. This was started in Baltimore, Maryland. It's no longer made in Baltimore, but it's still really only sold there. It's owned by Pabst today. You probably know that Pabst went around buying out all the little struggling beer companies. Here's a typical can of the National Bohemian Beer from the land of pleasant living with little one-eyed Mr. Boh on there. I don't think he's one-eyed. I think he's blinking. I mean winking, winking, not blinking. Uh, this beer gets an average rating on Beer Advocate, a 6 out of 100 on Rate Beer, which seems astonishing to me, a 45 out of 100 for the style, which is telling you something there, an excellent rating on the Beer and Me. I bought this collectible can up there in Maryland. It says the official beer of Baltimore. First became a proud Orioles partner in 1965, and this is the 20th anniversary of Camden Yards, Oriole Park at Camden Yards. And so they came up with this commemorative can of Mr. Boh up at bat. It's amazing because you go to the stadium, they have a National Bohemian bar there, and they're selling these everywhere for $8.50 a can. And you can go around Baltimore and get it for these pint cans for about $4.99 a six-pack. Oh well, I'm going to keep this can. Another thing that you probably will never see, besides never seeing the National Bohemian, is Boh Ice. National Bohemian Ice, the official name, 5.8% alcohol. Even the liquor stores were unfamiliar with this brand. I had to go into really the inner city to get this. It was $3.99 a six-pack. I went to a liquor store off of US Route 40 down in the middle of Baltimore in a kind of scary place, but it was the only place to go to get it. All right. Whoa. Spilling. Don't want to spill it. I want to drink it. Look at that. Well, as you can see, it has a very lively, thick head. Stark white, and it's cloudy today. It's been raining this whole week off and on, and grass is growing like crazy around here. At least it hasn't been as hot. Clear, bubbly, straw appearance. Very light looking beer. If you ever get a chance to go to Detroit, go check out the Comerica Park, the new Tiger Stadium, opened in 2000. Here's a pocket schedule from '04. You can still get tickets for $5. Little stadium guide from '04. Really just a sheet of paper folded up. But I like to get these collectibles. From the time they opened it, and I first went in 2002, and then to 2004, they changed the stadium up. When they first opened, the flagpole for the United States flag was actually on the playing field. Then they put a fence in front of it, so it's fenced off. I guess that was because of liability issues. They couldn't have players crashing into a metal pole. Makes sense. All right, let's get back to this beer. The smell. I don't know why it has all this black grit. It's got little fine black grit. I guess that's, the glass wasn't dirty. Maybe there's something in the air. Oh, that's not too appealing. I'm presuming it's not from the beer. Maybe the can was gritty. I don't know what it is, but I ain't drinking it. All right. Have to remember to rinse those cans off. The aroma is very husky, And I mean husky like grain husk. And that's the main thing you get, and that's not the most appetizing thing. Let's go with the taste. Very strong paper. If you can imagine it, a paper flavor. Mm. I don't want these cans blowing around. The mouthfeel is very light and watery. The finish is crisp. It's refreshing, pretty much, and it's very dry, American style lager. I don't know. This seems pretty dull. Last time I had it, I thought it was really good. Not really into the taste of loose leaf paper. Some lacing around the glass there. I was at that, walking around in that Natty Boh bar. That's the nickname of the beer, Natty Boh. And I heard this lady say, "Is this the same thing as Natty Light?" She said, and then she made a bad face, like, ugh. Got a kick out of that. Well, from this, and there's a little bit of semi-sweet grain flavor. Uh, this is not as good as natural light, really. Hate to say it, so I'm gonna give this a C minus. It's below, it's kind of low average. Boy, my hands are sticky. This is like the most, this is such a sticky beer. It's like glue. I don't know, should beer be this sticky? I don't know, this is really weird, so I know that can's not old, so I would say go out and get it, but you're never gonna see it anyway, so just forget all that. Alright, I'm gonna end this review by saying y'all come on down to sometimes sunny and sometimes cloudy Louisiana.